Jeff Hardy, man, he had an interview with WFAA in Dallas.
If I was living life the way I'm living life now, I would probably be bigger than John Cena.
Boy, listen, I was one of those people that was on that bandwagon. I need you to pump the brakes, dog. Yes, you would have been bigger than you were, and you would have had a lot more going because between the Money in the Bank that he was supposed to win, the WrestleManias he was set up for, we would have been talking about Jeff Hardy a whole lot different. We would not be talking about Jeff Hardy, we'd be talking about John Cena. We would be talking about a close second, maybe, to John Cena. Maybe. John Cena, I don't have time to get into like the impact this motherfucker left on this industry to the point that now, before the end of his retirement run, is going to be in the types of conversations that we have about The Rock. That is the type of impact that grew out. Jeff Hardy was, one of those guys that was like cool, that person that was relatable. And not to say that John wasn't, but it's like he was just taking it to a level that was just different from everybody else. Even a sober and more controlled Jeff Hardy does not rise to that level. Like, because John Cena is a guy that could be seen that, like, corporate wise, Jeff wasn't necessarily in that realm, but his impact would have raised his level if he could have just stayed available for a time period. Even in TNA, imagine how different that whole night could have gone if he would just kept his shit together. We're definitely having a different conversation, but we are not talking about greater than John Cena conversation.
It's easy to say now, looking where John Cena is. And I know it's up to the booker, so like he probably wouldn't have, because the booker is gonna look at Jeff Hardy. Jeff Hardy, lightweight dude, probably no more than 215 pounds, 220, versus like John Cena, big bodybuilder dude, clean cut, had him being a Marine for a bit, doing the corporate stuff. I don't think Jeff could do that. But like, listen, I was there. Jeff Hardy was bigger than Obama in 2008. So I can't say with the confidence that he would not have been bigger than Cena if we really applied it. Because he was getting bigger pops than John Cena for like 3 years. John Cena was getting negative pops.
He probably would have been bigger with the kids. Because by the time we got to like 09, 2010, John Cena had the whole kid demographic on lock. Like, it was just like, they all buying the t-shirts, they all buying the merch, everything. Jeff probably would have taken that from him. And then honestly, it probably would have been, there's probably a little bit of butterfly effect there too. Because I think if Jeff Hardy gets over to the point that he could have if he would have stayed straight, we might not get a Daniel Bryan.
Nah.
Because that's one of them situations where it's like the unconventional guy that typically Vince does not push. That role went unfilled for so long that when Daniel Bryan came up, it was like, okay, this is something that people across the board can get behind. If Jeff is already filling that role, we don't need Daniel Bryan for it. Jeff, Rey Mysterio, like it was a niche that was like it needed to be filled at a point in time. And if you've got a guy doing it, you probably don't put all those eggs in the basket and listen to people be like, maybe you should push this guy. No.